Lights, camera, review.
The Great Outdoors set up camp in 1988. Chet takes his family on a summer vacation to a cabin in the woods. His obnoxious brother-in-law unexpectedly joins them. Either they learn to be civil, or this whole summer is going to be a nightmare. I was shocked to learn that the critics panned The Great Outdoors when it was first released. John Candy movies are a blessing. He left behind a treasure of movies. We don't get many films like The Great Outdoors anymore. This is a family comedy about learning to get along. No matter what film, John Candy always uncovered distinct personalities. He never ignored his kind demeanor. Chet wants one thing on this vacation: quality time with his family. Candy connected with this role like when he gave his son some good old dad advice. The best scene is when Chet tells the bear story. Candy is animated throughout this telling. That scene never gets old. I have gone back and forth on which idea is better. Should Chet and Roman, played by Dan Aykroyd, been brothers instead of in-laws? If they were brothers, their rivalry would have made more sense. Then again, their in-laws dynamic is a message of how in-laws should fix problems and get along. Candy and Aykroyd had terrific chemistry. And the best laughs. You can just see the steam coming out of Chet's ears the more Roman annoys him. The Great Outdoors has a fine cast of actors. Connie and Katie, played by Stephanie Ferrazzi and Annette Bening, have hilarious reactions to their husband's antics. This was also Benning's film debut. I never expected Buck and Cammy's subplot, played by Chris Young and Lucy Deakins. Their side story was a break from Chet and Roman's competitive behavior. That, and it offers audiences of all generations to relate to the story. Hillary Gordon and Rebecca Gordon are forever memorable for their ominous stare. Ben, played by Ian Chiatti, didn't get much screen time as the other kids. Aside from the bear on the car, Ben should have had more to do. Writers established a genuine dynamic among the characters and incorporated numerous subplots. There's never just one story going on. The in-laws bicker, the eldest son has a crush on a girl, and Roman has to solve matters in his family. All films need to incorporate side stories. Besides, there is never just one thing happening in a vacation storyline. We've all been on vacations before. From jet skiing, eating a huge 16-ounce steak, and family activities, there's never a dull moment in the film. The bear climbing on top of the car had me laughing out loud. Howard Douche did an excellent job with the structure. The Great Outdoors is one gag after another. I didn't get tired of the constant running jokes. This is what we're missing from films nowadays. Films have the right to be silly. The raccoons were a fun addition, along with the subtitles whenever they talked to each other. To any John Candy fan out there, watch The Great Outdoors. It's one of my favorites, and it's so underrated. Fun fact, the restaurant they filmed at has photos and memorabilia from the shoot. Watching one of Candy's films always puts a smile on my face. What vacations have you had during the summer? If you've gone camping, I hope you haven't run into any bears. That brings us to our next review. Tune into my thoughts on Season 3 of The Bear. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel or to my Patreon. My name is Marielle, and this has been another one of my movie reviews.